To say about the dark. Actually, now I can end my break. Alright, guys. We are gonna try some Windrose. I've been looking forward to trying this one. I have to admit, though, Star Tales, that was, or Space Tales, rather. That was, that was quite addictive. It was actually difficult to quit. Thank you, Ansara. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. You load into the game and you're instantly in character creation. Pirate King. Kind of feeling this one. Maybe about there. That looks okay. This is age. We'll do option 1. Okay, now to head. Okay, this is kind of fun. I like character creation systems like this. Eye color. No heterochromia option. Hair. Oh, dang. I'm kind of thinking this one. Oh, that's glorious. No. It's got to be that one. I think we'll go with that. Oh, so you can kind of build the specific beard type you want through the combination of beard, which is just this area, really, and the whiskers, which covers everything else. That's actually really cool. The classic unibrow. There's a distinct lack of fantasy color in this game, which is my only want eventually. That's fair. Tattoo, we don't need that. Oh God. Okay, I could maybe see going with that. But I don't think we're going to. Character name. This guy kind of looks like a Jaduri, except for being much too large. Okay, settings. Now we finally get settings. Audio, music, let's turn that down to 50. Video. '60's fine. Okay, that all looks good. See, because I was stuck behind character creation, I couldn't do any of this before stream. I mean, I guess I could have created a character. I didn't realize that I didn't have to start playing, too. Gameplay. Is there... Wait a second. Is there no option for subtitles? I am disappointed. What should we do for difficulty, guys? I think we'll go normal. Settings that affect exploration difficulty. Immersive exploration. When this option is on, it disables markers on the map. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing multiplayer. Set the rules of your adventure. Oh, that's because we're customizing properties. That's fine. The Archipelago. Captain's choice. Alright, let's see what this is all about. The year of 17XX. Oh yes, that was a good year. Edward Teach, also known as Blackbeard, proclaims himself the king of pirates of the West Indies. Rumors are spreading that he's struck a bargain with the devil himself and commands the dead. After crushing the British fleet, Teach turns his forces towards Tortuga, the last bastion of freedom and independence in the Caribbean. Not looking for trouble and with a couple of other poor souls in tow, you try to slip your fast ship, and I miss the rest. But just a few days later, you wake up in your cabin and realize you're under attack. You hear a broadside, and everything goes dark. Your frigate cabin. You wake up on the cabin floor to the clash of sabers. Your head is pounding and your vision doubles. Check the back of your head. There's a big lump on the back of your head. The last thing you remember is the deck lurching under your feet as cannonballs strike the hull. Blimey, your ship is under attack. You need to get out of the cabin and see what's going on. Okay. Dr. Galen. Captain, thank goodness. We've been looking everywhere for you. Skip the details, Doc. How bad is it? Blackbeard's pirates are boarding us. They are everywhere. Half the crew is dead, but remarkably some are still fighting. Go, help the others. Perhaps you may as yet turn the tide. Okay. Right off the bat, the first thing I loot is coffee. This game is winning me over real fast. How do I get out of here? A hard fight lies ahead and your vision is still swimming after the concussion. Drink some coffee. Oh, drink some coffee to rouse yourself. Break down the barricade to clear the way. Of course, I needed the healing power of coffee. Keep moving. Okay, this game is freaking gorgeous. Look at this. Gotcha. Rude. I found the artifact. It really was on the ship. Anchor down my throat. Something's definitely not right with this thing. Hey, Jarek, how's it going? Get Richards. He'll handle it. Off my ship, you dogs. What is that? Spry, aren't you? Consider yourself deposed, Cap. Take the artifact from him. Devil take it, Captain Richards. That filth, it's eating him? Holy Mary, protect us. Not with your bare hands, you idiot. Throw the bodies overboard. We're leaving. That was a pretty great intro. I really like that. To board a ship, slow it down with cannon fire first. Yep, same, Great Red Shark. It's really, really fun so far. I mean, granted, I don't even think I'm done with the tutorial yet. We literally just got murdered on board our ship, let alone You know, we haven't washed up on shore or anything yet. But so far, it's really fun. And I already got to drink coffee, so, you know, pretty much winning. Honestly, this game is so pretty to just sit by the beach and stare at the horizon. Yeah, I've noticed that when watching other people play. You wake up on a deserted island. The waves must have washed you ashore. You remember the shot searing your chest, and that was way too fast. Yet your body from your heart to your fingertips is laced with patterns that shimmer with a cold light. Touching them hurts. You need to figure out where you are and why you're still alive. How my shore adventure began. Oh, we can collect seashells by the seashore. Stone axe or better required. Oh, we got dodos. You can pause the text with spacebar. Oh, that is really good to know. Thank you, Nabi. You can build a bonfire by switching to construction mode. Build a cooking fire. Press B to enter building mode, then press cooking. I guess I can't cook there. Storage in beds, roofs. Oh, I like this. Build a workbench. Not enough resources. Okay. Back to scavenging. Oh, it looks like there's another boat over there. Let's go raid it. We are a pirate after all. Been doing my own solo game and playing in a multi-world with people, and honestly, it's nice to be able to do both. Yeah, I checked to make sure it was possible to play alone, because I've pretty much always just seen people playing together. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't mandatory multiplayer, and I was very happy when it turns out that no, it's actually perfectly soloable, even if it's not necessarily always going to be as easy. There's another boat down there, dang it. Lots of shipwrecks. Ooh. Ooh. "15 men on a dead man's chest." That was a nice find. You can make any world multiplayer by choosing it on host mode, so that's why it's versatile. Very cool. But the world itself, unless you host it, is always solo. That's ideal. So basically what you're saying is if I wanted to have people in here with me, I could do it without giving up the single-player nature of the world. At least not permanently. perfect. That's ideal. Okay, maybe not quite so close to the fire. There we go. Coarse fabric. Chests are also not shared, meaning everyone gets loot, albeit randomized. That's still awesome. That's actually, that's still awesome. It makes it sound like it's not. That's really, really good. That's perfect. Stone bullet. Build a tent. Not enough resources. Yeah, because so far, other survivals haven't had anything to prevent uniques from being grabbed by someone else. Yeah. Okay. Repair kit. What do I need? I need plant fiber. Now, I built... Did I not build... That looks encouraging. I like that. Did I not build an axe and a pickaxe? Where the heck are those? Broken heirloom medallion. Blurry sketch of the island. So it's nice to be like, all of the uniques I grab I take with me to my solo world, but, well, that's also because we have separate chests for what we find, and just share what we want to share. That's the way it should be. I don't get why more games don't do it that way. Cayenne pepper. This will not be a flavorless experience. Coastal dodo. Oh, am I gonna drown? I'm gonna drown. That's funny. Nope. I did not drown. Spicy chicken with sweet potato. Oh, take all. I wonder. That's where they went. They went nowhere. Okay, I think I can probably afford to build my tent now. Oh, I like the ships hovering out there in the distance. That's awesome. Basic building set unlocked. How my shore adventure began. Quest updated. Okay, how do we check that stuff? 15 men on a dead man's chest. Recommended character level 2. Among the wreckage on the shore, I found a pirate's skeleton. A note lying nearby mentioned a buried chest of gold. Find the pirate's chest. The pirate was kind enough to note where he'd hidden the chest. I'd best check the spot. After the pirate attack, the sea washed me ashore on a deserted island. If I want to stay alive, I'll have to set up camp. Kill a boar and obtain its hide. The sea has turned my clothes into rags. I need to get some boar hides to try to stitch something together. Weren't we talking just earlier in stream about how incredibly difficult it is to murder boar? And now you want me to go and murder boar? Oh, hang on. Did I not? Yes, I did. At least food isn't terribly challenging to get, at least at a very basic level. I suspect we're not going to have coffee again for a little while, though. Curious. That looks like it's a little far out, though. I'm going to go ahead and assume that I would die if I tried to swim out there and back. What is making that racket? Well, I know it's birds. I'm not sure what kind. There are a lot of them. Can I dive? No. No underwater exploring, huh? Oh. Is it those birds? Is that an audio cue to tell me that there's something that I should maybe go and explore once I've got a boat? I'm not sure if that's... That looks like it might still be too far away to swim there and back safely. Piranha seagulls would be a scary and hilarious cross. Oh, hello. Ominous mist. Oh, there's the boar. Uh-oh. There's 3 of them. Okay. Ah, that's how you do it. Okay. Gotcha. Rough hide. Easy peasy. Ooh. Ow. That was my butt. I need that thing. Gotcha. Thorn Fiddler? Oh. Oh. Not when I'm almost dead. I'll avoid that one for now. That would be another one, I believe. Whoa, who the heck are you? You don't look... Oh, shit. Armored drowned. Okay, so... What I'm gathering now is that nighttime might be a little bit more dangerous than daytime. Increases maximum health. I can't help but notice it said nothing about health regeneration. That looks like another zombie slash skeleton guy. Swollen drowned. Yeah, they're becoming disturbingly more common. Why can't I find any more chests instead of just, like, zombies everywhere? And hostile crabs. Thankfully, they don't seem to have a very generous detection range. Just like to get these guys off my back so that I can... Oh, man, he's really on me. Okay, so I'm... Where am I? Oh, I'm not far. Wow, even the dodos are hostile now. Oh, can we not use the tent to skip the night then? What the heck? What's the point of having a tent if you're not going to build your bed inside it? That's just weird. Once again, Okay, how do I... It's because you made the bed on top of the foundation of the tent. I don't... Is it? No, it just says bed required. What do you mean, not enough resources? Oh, damn it, I need more plant fiber. Okay. Can we do half walls or something? Oh, we actually can. That's handy. Yeah, come on. Ugh. Is there a way to... Shoot. This is not helpful, game. I'm trying to build a roof. Actually, you know what? There. Hey, Mytharian, how's it going? How do I close the door? Okay. Starting to have concerns again. What do you mean the structure is unstable? Finally. Really good so far, Mytharian. I'm only on my first day. There we go. Yeah, I'm only on my first day, but so far it's really, really fun. Clearly this little house is not going to cut it, though. Okay, let's see here. Kill a boar and obtain its hide. The sea has turned my clothes to rags. I need some boar hides to try and stitch something together, so we did that. I urgently need new boots, otherwise I'll keep blistering my heels every time I run in the jungle. A lump of stone that only just passes for a ball. You will only hit true at close range. Level 2 station is required. Build more improvements for the station. Lamp would be nice. Resource discovered. Unlocked tailoring and an upgraded backpack. New schematics available. Sailor backpack, survivor's jacket, survivor's pants, survivor's boots, survivor's gloves, survivor's bandana. New building elements. Armor and clothing workshop. That's what we're looking for. Fill lamp. Cayenne pepper, spicy chicken with sweet potato, spicy skewered crab, shrub seedling. Signal fire, floor standing torch, tent, disassembly table, workbench, cooking fire. Okay, I need coarse fabric, so let's see if we can make some of that. Alright guys, looks like it's just about that time again.
It's Marta here from the library. Just a heads up, it's 1:05 a.m. and we're about to take a little break for some ads in 3 minutes. Don't worry, Gord won't miss a beat. We'll be playing some clips while he takes a quick breather. Perfect time to grab a drink or stretch your legs, yeah.
Wonder how long this stuff takes to grow back. There we go. What do you mean, roof required? The workbench works without a roof. Why does this need a roof? Come off it. So I wonder if the drowned are still around during the day. Or is that only a nighttime thing? I guess we'll probably find out in a little while. Oh shoot, does the game... Oh boy. Does the game pause? I'm going to exit to main menu and then take the break. So if you guys need to get up and grab some food or a drink or a snack or anything, this would be an excellent time to do that, and I'll be back in about 3.5 to 5 minutes or thereabouts. I don't like your attitude. I'd better teach you a lesson while I bleed slowly to death right in front of you. This is gonna go great.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime.
Oh, it's enormous. But where have the books gone?
Wait, whoa. Hang on. You fool! I hadn't looted the place. Damn it. Uh-oh. Let's transmit this before I... Oh my god. Oh! Oh boy. It's a good thing I wasn't planning on taking off.
The air in here is too cold.
Okay. This is kind of encouraging. How's everything looking on your end? I'm playing on Ultra Max, everything set to the highest level it can possibly go to. It looks real good on my end. I do have the resolution set to 1080. I'm playing on 1080. So I don't know, we'll see. I am so confused. Oh, nope, nope. Ah, crap. Uh-oh. Oh, that is... They are just absolutely shredding everything that I don't get myself. This is working for me. Oh my god. Now would be a real good time to prove me right, guys. Okay, I am back. We'll get back in here. Your ship gives you a rested bonus as strong as the one from your most comfortable base. Interesting. Shooting requires bullets and gunpowder. So probably don't waste all my shots then. Though, taking down the boar, that was kind of a requirement of a quest. So I guess I can't be upset about that. I'm not seeing any zombies or skeletons. This is making me suspect that they are mostly a night thing. Maybe not entirely exclusively, but mostly. Looks like there's a mystery on land. What might this be? Ah, there's more there. I don't think I'm going to take them on quite yet. I have enough. Live and let live for the time being. Is this technically a different island? Kinda looks like it. Clay, stone pickaxe or better required. Ow. Rude. Okay, so we've got a clay deposit there. That's good to know. Oh, this looks good. I can't help but feel that anything that gives you nails is going to be extremely valuable early on. Not enough inventory space for more wood. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll go expand my house some. Bacon and eggs? You're kidding me. Oh, delicious. Dodo broth. Increases maximum health, lasts 15 minutes, plus 5 vitality. A rare breakfast for a sailor, especially at sea. Whoa. Oh, that was a lot of maximum health. Bacon and eggs, that's real good. Okay. Floors and walls. You don't have to have them, Jarek. That's more for me. I'm actually pretty picky about eggs as well. I like them a lot, but only if they're done to my particular taste, which is not the same as most people's taste. Okay. I think that'll do for now. What am I missing? What do you mean, no coarse fabric? I just... What? But... Where did my coarse fabric go? Did I lose my resources? No. Oh, crap. Now I have to go further and further out to get more plant matter to make more stuff. At least I don't have to go very far. Yeah, I don't know how late it has to get before you need to start worrying about the drowned. They didn't seem to be in a rush to get near my house, though. I didn't see any terribly nearby. Oh, I didn't lose it. It was there. That's not so terrible. Okay, now we can craft boots. Or we could if I had just a little more coarse fabric. I'm gonna move the workbench inside too then, I guess. Oh, okay, so I need more hide for the rest of it. Mine copper ore in the nearest cave. My broken saber is a sorry sight, but to forge a new one I'll need metal. I already found a new one, I don't need to do that. I wonder if I can find a copper deposit on this island. It does seem to be a fairly decent-sized island. Buccaneer in training. Dodo egg. An ordinary egg from an extraordinary bird. A tasty and useful find from dodo nests, though they defend their clutch fiercely. Obtained from dodos and dodo nests. New notes to reading curios. Bloody weather. It's got me well and truly stuck, but that's no matter. The chest is buried, and that's what counts. Those filthy bums want to split the loot equally. They can go to hell. Now they will guard my gold forever. Once the rain lets up, I'll make it to Tortuga and hire a new crew, or buy myself some land, house and servants included. I should also thank the apothecary. He recommended a fine remedy, very effective. The gold can stay put for now, gives me time to come up with a suitably tear-soaked tale for the brethren of the coast. Spaniards attacked us, or the English, makes no difference. If only this wind would die down. It howls and bends the palms so fiercely that I start seeing things. If I hadn't killed my own men, I might think they were still here, watching me, alive. I don't see any drowned around. I don't know if it's late enough. There we go. Copper in the nearest cave, huh? So we've got 2 caves. Oh, okay, so there's unique chests in that ancient ruin that we found. And unique chests in the traveler's camp as well. And I am gonna need to murder more boar. Ah, looks like we've got a nice big clay deposit right here. That's good to know about. Aha. Oh, this is pretty. Copper ore. Now we can conduct electricity and make electronics. I think that's probably enough copper for now. I will say, it is kind of a relief that tools and equipment do not appear to have any kind of wear down effect on them. Ow! Rude. What? I survived the boar attack, only to be murdered by the dodo. Wow, thank you, Jarrag. That's very convincing. Whoa. Dr. Galen, what are you doing here?
Smallest details matter most. I remain at your service.
Oh, thank God it is you. You cannot imagine how glad I am to see you, Captain. You hired me but a day before we sailed, so allow me to introduce myself once again. Galen Skelton, ship's surgeon. I am truly delighted you survived. How did you end up here, Doc? After the boarding, the pirates dragged me to their camp to stitch wounds and treat hangovers. Fortunately, I managed to commandeer a boat and escape. Lucky I ran into you. Sticking together gives us a fighting chance. Please, let me stay in your camp. Alright, make yourself comfortable, but I've got a few questions. Gladly, I'll tell you everything I can. Do you know where we are, Doctor? Not far from Tortuga, in one of those nameless islands used by runaways and smugglers. I doubt this scrap of land is even marked on the charts. I came here by boat, but it will not get us to Tortuga. These waters are crawling with pirates. They would sink us the moment they spot us. Do you know anything about the strange markings on my body, Doctor? Well, how often do you visit brothels? I knew a fellow once caught all manner of things there, once even a wife. I take it they appeared after the pirate attack? Tell me if you feel unwell, even if it is only a case of dizziness. I do not want to be left alone on this island. Did you see what happened to my ship? After they threw you overboard, they put the ship to the torch. You have my condolences, Captain. Any ideas on how we get out of here? Not far from here, I saw a few ships run aground. Some of them still looked salvageable. Even so, managing the repairs with just the two of us will be a tall task. Miracles do indeed happen, but without a cup of coffee, I am hardly capable of them. The pirates took many prisoners, not just me. We must free them. They can help repair a ship and return us to civilization. I need a bigger boat. Rescuing the crew. I need more roughhide. Inventory is full. Cayenne pepper seeds. Once even a wife, yes. I like that part. That was good. Resource discovered. Unlocked ingot and charcoal production. New schematics available. Copper ingot, charcoal. New building elements available. Smelting furnace. Charcoal kiln. Okay, looks like we've still got quite a bit of time left. I'm gonna see if I can get back to that fort again and murder any boar we come across along the way. Maybe some dodos, too. I'd love to try to get more eggs. Not enough inventory space. Shoot. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, crap. I was gonna go loot the chests, but if my inventory is full, that's not gonna work out too well. Let's go drop a few things off, then. I've got, like, 2 stacks of copper. I don't think I need to carry any of it on me, let alone 2 stacks of it. You can go there, you can go there, nails can go there, extra wood can go there, more extra wood can go there. How do I sort? There was a sort option. Was there not a sort option? No sort for inventory. Rude. There's supposed to be a cave nearby here. Oh, hello. Oh, whoa. Hi there. Yummy meat. I see one of the chests. Ow! Clearly, this is going to be a case for exploration over time. What the heck was that? Did you guys hear that as well? The big beep? Oh, that might have been Firebot. Maybe it reconnected. You did? Okay. Yeah, I think Firebot reconnected or something like that. Okay, let's see here. Crafting and utilities. Charcoal kiln, we're going to need clay. For this, I'm going to need clay and stone. So we can't do either of those, but... Okay, so I don't have sweet potato, I don't have cayenne pepper. Burns like a sea witch's poison. Dodo broth. A delicate crystal clear broth made from dodo meat. Served to the sick, the wounded, and sailors after a wild night at the tavern. Increases maximum health, lasts 15 minutes. The tempting smell of a boiling pot has brought more people back from the brink of death than any potion ever could. Black Axle, cook. Ah, I can do the jacket now. And where is the jacket? There we go. What would an open world game be without crafting these days? Hardly worth considering, obviously. Found in ruins and sold to smugglers. Oh, did I already? I guess I already equipped it. Okay, good. New quest updates in journal. Even if this island looks like a little paradise, I won't last long here. I need to get back to civilization. Check the shipwreck sites, shared quest progress. Dr. Galen told me he'd seen several ships that had run aground. Maybe we can get one of them afloat again. Rescuing the crew, recommended character level 2. The pirates are holding plenty of sailors captive. If we free them, they might help us get off this island. Find the pirates' camp and free the captives. Smelt copper ingots. I managed to find copper. Now all that's left is to set up a charcoal kiln and a smelting furnace and make a couple of ingots. But why do I need that, I wonder? I'm all for making copper. We can definitely get our electricity empire started quickly that way. But it's not really telling me why I require copper, since electricity does, I admit, seem a little bit unlikely in this day and age. You know how it is with crafting in games, copper is the first tier of metal. Well, I mean, it was kind of that way in history too, as far as we're aware at least. There are also some strikingly old examples of meteorite iron being turned into blades and such. Well, we can do this. Fuel for ore smelting. Okay, so I need 15 more stone and I'll be able to do a smelting furnace. Like Conan's Star Metal Sword, yes, but also non-fictional ones as well. Yeah, exactly, Jared. Exactly. We've got time. Sure, but realistically, it's not as plentiful a resource as such. In a game, it would be unique and cool rather than, oh, let's go find meteoric iron for the next year. I mean, Yes. Unless meteorite deposits were actually fairly common in the world. But I grant you, that would have to be a pretty specific world. Fast travel bell. New building elements available. That's cool. Clay bottle container for alchemical decoctions. Unless you're living in a very meteorite-struck land, yeah, which admittedly would be something of a novel twist. Honestly, that's exactly where my brain went to. Maybe they are actually surprisingly common in this land. Maybe there was a gigantic find where a meteorite composed of a lot of iron struck the land and exploded. No? Okay. And scattered iron everywhere. I mean, it could happen. I wouldn't feel confident sailing wooden boats if meteorite strikes were common. Makes for very nervous seafaring. True. Five more rocks. Two more rocks. One more rock. There we go. Nothing fun here? Okay. One step closer to extinction. It's not really the goal, but you're not wrong. And I take comfort in the fact that it was actually the aggressor. Sure, it's actually true. I struck the first blow. But that's because it was already hostile and stalking me. Which I didn't think dodos were wont to do, but there you go. As South Park put it, it was coming right for you. It was. I saw the indicator. Okay, a little more food to keep us going. Calvin Ray, what the heck? Thank you so much for gifting us up to Nobby. I really appreciate that.
Welcome Library 204 AM, and we're in the Windrose category. I'm Helera, your announcer. Leave a gift to acknowledge. Kalenry has generously sponsored Nabi's Use subscription for a month, marking their 22nd time supporting our library. Thank you, Kalenry. Your contributions keep our laws bright.
Our lures? I mean, I guess that works. And hey, some of the sub alerts do work. I haven't managed to fix those yet either. Okay, how we doing here? Freaking inventory is full. This is going to be one of those games. Now you can call your boat to sail to another island? What? It's not much of a ship, but it'll float. Get a big Santa Claus sack to carry things in. I think that's a good idea. Also, it's just about that time. We're going to do our final break. And we'll have to end... I'll go with slightly longer than I normally do, just because I started a bit late tonight.
Hey there, adventure. It's Marta here. It's your library guide. Just a heads up. It's 05 in the morning right now. And we're about to take a little break for some ads. Don't worry, they won't interrupt Gord's game. Just some clips to keep you company. Why not use this time to grab a drink, stretch your legs, or just take a moment for yourself. We'll be back before you know it.
Yes, indeed we will. And what the heck? Let's see if this one works.
Greetings, dear law folk. It's Chitana, your wandering scholar here. You won't believe what I've just discovered, but first let me share some Friday evening excitement. The hype train has left the station floats. Let's keep that momentum going, shall we? Your continued support is our library's fuel, so let's stoke those engines together. Now, where was I? Now, right, the most fascinating connection between.
Between what? Ugh, she just left us hanging there, guys. Sorry about that. I'll have a word with her. I guess I should probably have windows at some point, shouldn't I? Yeah. That doesn't look too bad. Who needs to see? How would bugs get in otherwise? Well, I mean, with this kind of construction, I don't think they would find it too difficult, honestly. Key discovery, copper ingot. One-handed weapons, copper tools, and other items. Very nice. Bats, that I can see bats. However, I think it's time for us to start that break again. So guys, if you need to get up and grab some food or a drink or anything, this is an excellent time to do it, and I'll meet you back here in just a few. So we're getting the entire Death Star experience package here.
Drop your bombs, Five. I heard that from all the way out here. Get moving, Five. Quick, the vent is closing. Go, go, go.
Did it.
What was that?
I don't know what happened, but we're back to ad starting soon. That's weird. Thank you guys very much for the hype train. I really appreciate that.
Alright, library folk, just a quick word, the hype train's wrapped up for the weekend. It's been an incredible ride, hasn't it? But don't worry, it'll be back on track come Monday morning. Now, let's give a big thank you to our fantastic library community. Your enthusiasm fuels this train, and we're grateful for every chug along the way.
That's very true. No promises about Monday morning, though. I'm not planning on a Monday morning stream, so there's that. Ooh, that just gave me an idea, though. I might have to... okay. Never mind. I'll worry about that later. But yeah, I don't know why, but apparently the ad has restarted, so... Not restarted, but it kind of skipped, which is very weird. And actually, we're missing a snooze. Cal and Ray, did you by any chance happen to snooze ads? I can't see any other way that it might have happened. Let me use the other two upcoming snoozes, actually, because now we're late enough that I don't think we're actually going to take that break. Interesting, Cal and Ray. Okay. That's very strange. Actually, ooh, geez. It looks like we're just about time to wrap up anyway. Well, we'll load in, and we'll see if we can get anything accomplished. We'll take a look at what Copper has gotten us. You're not in mod view. Okay. Yeah, because I was down one skip, and I'm pretty darn certain I did not use it myself. Let's take a look at our journal. Upgrade your weapon at a weaponsmith's workshop. The weapon must be equipped. I should sharpen my weapon. It'll make hunting the local wildlife easier. That is very true. And where's the chest? Let's put that away. I would love to actually make a fast travel bell. Let's see if we can do it. We probably can't. Personal weapons and ship fittings. So I need a couple more copper for that.
Troubling symptoms.
And it's not your fault for once. Okay, guys. We've got more copper on the go. I think we are going to have to raid out, though. Otherwise, we're going to face that extra, sort of half extra ad break. We'll wrap it up at the time here and see what we've got going on. Unless you'd like me to keep going for another 15 minutes or something like that. I could do that. Otherwise, we'll go with one of these fine people. Hodon Kane is playing some Warframe. Aoshi-san is playing Crimson Desert. Jim Racer's doing some Overwatch. I'm a Ray of Flippin' Sunshine is playing My Time at Sandrock. Greenie is playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Maddish Moose is doing some Cyberpunk. Rule Storage is doing Farming Simulator. Science Streams is doing a Science and Technology stream. Simcopter's doing some Stardew Valley. Lunity is trying out that new Pragmata game. I was watching Ash Monster play that earlier today. It looks pretty gorgeous, but I'm not sold. Largely because I don't know, I've had so many experiences with new AAA games that don't work well on my system. I think I'm probably going to move away from them a little bit until I get this whole Windows situation worked out. But it was really fun to watch. Paige the Witch is also playing Pragmata. If you're in a piratey kind of mood, Burke Black is playing Windrose. And that's about it for tonight. So let me know, guys. If you want me to go for, 15 more minutes, I can do that. Probably not too much more than that. Otherwise, we should probably raid out right now, and you should let me know who you'd like to go with. I myself need to be getting to sleep for brunch tomorrow, so it works out for me. Okay. Let's just raid out then. And I'm thinking... I wouldn't mind seeing some more Pragmata. So I'm loading up Lunity's channel, and we're going to go visit her. Alright guys, there's her link. Here at the Library of Lore, we use shh. It's a library raid. You've been bookmarked with the heart emote, the wave emote, and the shh emote of the channel. If you are a sub, if you're not a sub, you can use the Twitch raid and the Tomb raid emote. In either case, sub or non-sub, please feel free to use any emote you feel is fun and appropriate for a raid. If you have emotes of your own, or maybe from another streamer, or even from Twitch themselves, feel free to copy the raid message and arrange the emotes you want to use the way you want them to appear. It'll all be good in my book. So let's get over to Looney's channel, see what she's got going on with Pragmata, see how she's enjoying it. And I will see you over there, and I will be back tomorrow night. I'm gonna have a difficult time deciding what to play. We have a lot of good games on the go. We've got, you know, Retro Rewind, we've got Going Medieval, we've got, you know, the two new ones that I played tonight. I wouldn't necessarily mind going back to either of these. You know, what was it? I don't even remember the name. Space Tales and Windrose. You know, either of those were so much fun. And well, whatever it ends up being, you know it's going to be a good time. But we've got a lot of really good options on the table right now, so hopefully I'll see you back here for that. So anyway, until then, have yourselves a wonderful rest of your night, day, evening, whatever it is where you are in the world, and I will catch you again real soon. Bye for now. So apparently standing on the back of his hand alone is enough to do it. Would not have guessed at that. Ah! You... There you are. What? Ruined. That was a perfectly lined up shot. Uh-oh. I was also looking at Star Citizen. Maybe you'll try that next week. Very nice, Jim. I've been having fun with it so far, even though I've never left this city, let alone this planet. So, this is my fancy ship that I got with my old AMD R9 video card that I actually started streaming using. And then a few years ago, I upgraded to the 1080 and haven't used it since. But I got this ship at the same time that I got that card. This is a racing ship.